funny seeing you on the other side of the screen.
Yeah, I know.
Welcome to our podcast vlog recording. Welcome to The World Spins Fine on Her Own, baby.
September 15th, 2023.
So today, well, we actually did one this morning, and that was a studio one. Now we're going to go out on the road.
Yeah.
So today, you are our guest. You. You're in our car.
Uh-huh.
You're in the back seat, probably.
That's right. That's right.
And we're going to take you for a ride, like as if you've never been to Ocala.
Mm-hmm.
And we imagine that you probably say something like, you know, I'd like to see the town.
Yeah.
So we're going to show you the town.
Okay.
And you'll probably say something like, I heard this was horse country. Where are all the horses?
We'll try to find some.
It's
I don't know. Afternoon.
We'll see if we can find some.
Okay.
And then, I don't know, if you want a drink or something, we can go get a cigar. In fact, I got a cigar.
You got your cigar?
I got a cigar.
Well, you guys.
I said drink it. It's funny, I went from drink to cigar right away.
I know. You're
drink,
seasoned.
Cigar.
That's right. I'm drink, he's cigar.
It's true.
I'm alcohol, he puffs leaves.
Tobacco.
Tobacco.
Alcohol, tobacco, and firearms.
That's right.
We don't have any firearms in this car. I do have a Swiss Army knife.
Yeah, well, that's important.
Yeah.
You never know when that's going to come in
alcohol,
handy.
tobacco, and weaponry. All right, hang in there. We're going to turn. This is well, we're going to go. We're going to go now.
That's
okay.
Right. We'll be back.
All right, here we go. Well, first place we got to go is to the landfill.
Yeah.
The dump.
Martel. I like that one. That's a smaller one.
Right now we're driving between.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot see either one of these stores, but to the left is a public supermarket.
Yep.
Which is a very popular supermarket chain in the South.
Yeah.
And on the right is a Walmart grocery store. Not a gigantic Walmart, just a small grocery store.
Yeah, the neighborhood grocery store. I love that name. There's also a Walgreens there. And this is on top of the world. That where it's 80th Avenue, and this is where on top of the world is. There's an assisted living facility.
I used to work at that assisted living facility right there.
Yep.
I used to work there.
Yep.
Got a different name now.
It does.
It used to be called Park Place.
Uh-huh. Yep.
I worked there 3 years. So it was my 3-year hiatus from radio. It was right there.
Yeah, you were the activities director, so that worked really nice.
I worked 3 years there as an activities director. So then you say to yourself, well, do you subtract 3 years from the number of years you claim you worked in radio from 1984 to 2020?
Uh-huh.
The reason I don't is because I still worked there. I still worked at WMFQ in the Sunday afternoons doing football games.
Yeah, you did.
In the autumn. And then sometimes I'd fill in the middle of the day.
Yeah.
If I could, or end of the day.
Yeah, so you were that way. And we also did our children's radio show program.
Yeah.
And so we didn't really take a break. But that's on top of the world, their golf course.
There's the golf course.
To the left.
Which my
Huge
favorite thing about that golf course?
Yeah.
The golf carts.
Well, this is a golf cart area. Even to the right here, this is still on top of the world. It's very immense, very huge.
It's a golf cart state.
Yeah, it is.
There's a lot of golf carts in Florida, don't you think?
Yeah. Well, they are. And they're mostly in the communities, the different communities around the state of Florida. And this is really nice because each section of On Top of the World, they're a 55-plus community, and now they've constructed a community for families. It has a school in there. It's got a huge Olympic-sized swimming pool.
Oh, I want to go down that road and show them.
Okay, all right. Okay. So it's really, really nice. This is 80th Avenue. We'll be coming upon Shalom Park. That's another part of On Top of the World. Beautiful, beautiful park. They have a koi pond there. You can have picnics there. They have a labyrinth. They have walking trails. They've got a Japanese Zen garden that will be officially opening on the 20th of September. And it's really outstanding. They have different events there. Pretty cool. different sections. This is the Roan Hills section. And it is a community for families of all ages, so part of On Top of the World. As you can see, the sidewalk to the right, golf cart path to the left.
And road in the middle.
Yeah. With roundabouts.
What I like about the communities that have golf carts is they usually have tunnels that go under the roads.
Yeah.
Not always. Sometimes you still have to cross the old-fashioned way, but I like the tunnels.
Yeah, that's pretty neat. The houses are 1- and 2-story homes. Really, really nice.
And I don't know where you live, but this is a popular area for these things called roundabouts.
Yeah.
It's very popular. They're all over the place.
Hard to get used to them. But once you get used to them, then, you know, it's a piece of cake.
It's amazing how many houses have been built in a short period of time.
Oh, sure. And they're lived in. I mean, look at that.
That's a pretty big one right there.
Yeah, 2-story. You know, they have, I see, furniture. Okay, there we go. These are the ones that are being built right here. There's a 2-story. See way back there. The ones further back are lived in, because you can see lawn furniture, things like that. This is really nice. And they do keep the woods, which is good too. You got to keep the trees.
I wouldn't hold my breath. I bet you these trees don't last forever. I bet you they all become built over.
Yeah. Well, this area was horse farms all those years ago, like 50 years ago. It was a thriving horse farm community in this end of the world. And
you're looking for the horses.
We are. We are.
Well, this is where they used to be.
That's right. This is where they used to be, but then the other areas of Marion County, they still are horse farms.
So that first building right there is a school, right?
Yes.
Elementary? What do you know?
I don't know. It's a charter school. I don't know what the grade level is for that. But when they were first building this Calesa and On Top of the World, the Colin family did approach the Marion County School Board to see if they would like to put another public school on this property, and they decided not to. So
they built their own.
So they built their own school because Marion County is looking for other places to have public schools. And this would have been ideal. Ina A. Colin Academy. It's a charter school.
Now, the cool thing on this road
yeah.
is this next building, which is, it's got more than one pool, right?
Oh yeah, it does.
2 swimming pools.
It does.
And they're huge.
They have a lot of competitions there. They allow the swim teams from the Marion County Public Schools to use their swimming pools.
Just to show it.
Okay.
We have a whole video where we went inside and took a tour. So if you look on our channel for the FAST swimming pool, F-A-S-T.
Yes.
I can't remember what it stands for.
We'll pass the sign up probably. Falcons is the name of their swim team and the name of their sports teams. And like I said, that they allow all of the swim teams from the Marion County Public Schools to train here and have their events here. So it's really, really wonderful.
Anyway, it's an amazing facility, really. So the swimming pool is indoors, but the other swimming pool is, I think, half outdoors and half under a cover.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. The one with the competitions is indoors. They have lane markers. I mean, it's very professional. It's all professional.
There's a children's area right there.
Yep. And on the other side of the children's area, you see the one pool on this side. On the other side, are for regular swimmers, things like that. Florida Aquatic Swimming and Training. Fast.
That's what it says. Now we know.
Now we know.
We knew it already, but we forgot.
Yeah.
All right.
And here's the front part where the children's area is. It's for the children. They give swimming lessons. They have open swim times. It's really great. So if you're in this area and you want to go swimming, just look up FAST, and they have a whole calendar of times that you can choose from.
All right, now. All right, here we are at the dump. Gotta throw the garbage away.
That's right. There we go.
How exciting is this?
I know.
All right, I'll be right back.
Okay. This dump is closed Tuesdays and Thursdays, but they're open Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 7 a.m. to 5. Let's see, Monday and Wednesday they're open from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Friday they're open from 7 a.m. till 7 p.m. Saturday they're open 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Sunday they're open 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. So
Now you know the dump schedule.
this is our dump. That's okay. They take pretty good care of it.
We actually know the people who work here. They recognize us anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, we make a couple times a week trip here. This is the exit. Trying to get the sign. It's on your side. Are we turning that way?
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. Now you see the sign.
There you go. That's the sign.
All right.
Okay.
All right, now. I think somebody asked about the horses.
Yeah, they did. We've seen a lot of horse trailers on this road.
So one of the big questions people ask, you have so many horses that don't live here, that come to the events here, how do they get here? Well, there's two answers. One is by car, or not car, but truck with a trailer.
Yeah.
And the other is by plane. A lot of horses fly in. They're called flying horses.
Yeah.
So we'll show you the airport.
Okay.
I bet you more horses come into this airport per capita, whatever, than any other airport.
I think so too, because they have different events all year round for horses, and they do fly in.
And the horses don't get frequent flyer miles.
No, they don't. But they have the Pastafino competitions, and those horses fly in from South America. They fly in from Spain. They have thoroughbreds. It's pretty amazing.
So show over there. That's where the radio station is now.
Yep.
Robin and I never worked there full time, but we did fill in for the morning host when he had surgery.
After it moved here. We worked for that radio station long time.
So I'll pull in. I'll show you I'll show you the small terminal.
Okay.
And then here's a trivia fact too. John Travolta and I think Olivia Newton-John, right?
Yes.
Didn't they make a video partially recorded in here?
Yeah, they did. And Kelly Preston, John Travolta's wife, and his children, and her daughter.
Yeah.
They were here. It was a Christmas video. Very fun.
Yeah, it was very fun.
Yeah.
We watched Wild Hogs yesterday.
Yeah.
Another Travolta movie that also had. He went to the movie theater in Ocala for like the red carpet event.
Yeah, the Marion Theater. Yeah.
It's a nice looking terminal. It's not JFK, but it's Ocala.
Well, sure. It looks very pretty inside. It has a restaurant and has a small children's playground here.
I can hear a jet. You hear a jet?
Yeah, I do.
I hear a jet engine.
Here we go. There's people.
Show you the playground. They got a playground climbing thing that looks like an airplane. I don't know if you can see it from here.
Yeah. It's like a spider web. It's right there, a bigger one.
All right, now, we told you that the horses come in here. Let me show you some of the places. There's actually a statue of a horse right here.
Yep. It's part of the horse fever. There were a few years when artists got together and they created different horses for that event. And this is one of them.
So hard it is to see on that little screen? See,
yeah.
The screen's not easy. Okay. So now I don't want to drive everywhere, but across the street, if Robin shows you, I don't know if you can see that track over there. I don't really know what they do there, but I think that's they train there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's part of the training. There are farm tours here in Marion County. And you can sign up for a farm tour and they'll take you there.
And in the back, you can bet on the races. You can bet on the horse races.
That's right. And they also have a card club there. You can play poker and things like that. So that it is a betting
Tell them what
facility.
this is called.
This is Ocala Breeder Sales. And every year, January is the very big one. That is where all the horses are auctioned off, and very pristine event. Ocala Breeders feed and supply everything for horses along the stretch of the road. We're traveling east on West Silver Springs Boulevard. Then when we hit the traffic light, we'll be on the east part of East Silver Springs Boulevard, still traveling east.
Great. Look how close he's following, okay?
Yeah. Yep. Welcome to Marion County. Doesn't matter what city you're in the county, the traffic is a problem.
In the country. Find me a city that has perfect drivers.
Yeah.
The city with the best drivers. I'd like to know what that is.
That's right. A lot of cities will claim that, but you know it's not right.
Both bumper stickers say the same thing.
One cat on the bumper sticker is black, and the other cat on the bumper sticker is golden color.
Here. So the best way to get there is turn here or wait?
Oh, wait.
Can I turn left here?
Yeah.
Never sure. I keep it on because I want to show WMOP.
Okay.
So down here it says WMOP. It was a radio station. Now, my comment on the radio station is this. That is considered a landmark, and it is. It's rightfully a landmark. But the true landmark for WMOP was torn down.
Yeah.
It was the building in downtown. That would have been a much better landmark to preserve.
Yeah.
However, better something than nothing.
Exactly.
For a historic radio station, but that was a very historic radio station. Jim Kirk was the founder and the guy most likely to be named most valuable player.
Yeah.
I guess. And here's the train and the bus station. You can't really catch a train here anymore, though.
No, And that's the hub for this county and city buses. And this is a restaurant.
of trains.
A lot of trains go here. We're on North Magnolia Avenue right now.
Now, where are we?
Southeastern Livestock Pavilion.
Livestock.
Southeastern.
All right, let's find a place to park.
Okay.
Looks like there's something going on here.
Yeah. Oh, there's a horse right there.
Oh, yeah.
To our left.
Find a place to park. Oh, there's some kids playing with a horse.
Oh, and there's some horses.
Oh, lots
over
of
there.
horses here.
Yeah. Oh, we'll find a place to park.
So I think we found some horses. Let's go look at them.
Okay.
There's a horse from Horse Fever.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the name, Ocala.
Yep.
Ocala by Yanni Mikidis.
Yep.
Yeah, cool. So it's a horse made out of oak. That's how it's supposed to look, right?
Yeah.
Ah, pretty. There's a good horse. All right, well, we are narrating this part of it because there was copyrighted music in the Southeastern Livestock Pavilion. So, but at the same time, we do need to explain what's going on here. I am not the one to explain. Robin, you and your daughter were in horses for a very long time. Mm-hmm. So what are we looking at? What's going on?
Well, this is called the Pac West Barrel Racing event. It is at the Southeastern Livestock Pavilion in Ocala, Florida. It started today, the 15th of September, and will go through Sunday, the 17th of September. Look at that little girl.
That little girl. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
So little.
And we came in just as they were all practicing, so that was pretty amazing.
It was very amazing. I noticed this was like an all-girl event. I didn't see any men, any boys, any male riders at all.
No, I haven't either, but it is going on for the 3 days, so maybe there is a men's category, but I do not know. They do compete, though, because we looked it up, and they will be competing against each other.
And some of them are so fast.
Oh, yeah.
So you'll see on some of the
Look at
clips
that little girl.
that we've recorded. I know. Watch this with the horse with the lady. Like, she loves him, he loves her. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
See that?
Yeah. Well, barrel racing is really, really cool. It is a rodeo event. You do quick turns, high speeds, and it's very, very exciting. The long area from the chute when you go towards the barrels is called the alleyway, and then you have to go around the barrels in a certain direction as fast as you can, and then come back up to the alleyway, and then that's your time.
So we were sitting in the bleachers watching this, and you mentioned something about English riding versus Western riding. I don't really know much except for the hat. That's all I know.
Well, all of the saddles here we saw are the Western saddles because they have a horn. The English in front of you. The English saddles don't have a horn. They're just curvy. And look at her going up and down. That is the sign of an English rider. Because you're
really?
balancing, on your feet.
So she's got a Western saddle but an English rider.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's riding English, but not until she gets to the barrels. In the barrels, she's going Western. So that is what was fascinating to me. A lot of the younger girls wore helmets, which is a very, very good idea.
And the dirt is like, I don't know if you can consider dirt perfect, but it was like perfect dirt. And after a while, they even brought out the Zambonis.
Right there, the blue ones, the tractors.
The tractors. I call them Zambonis.
Yeah, well, you can see the tire tracks sort of at the bottom of the screen. And this is pretty, pretty amazing.
So are the horses being trained right now as well as the riders, or are the horses like trained in advance? Because there's at least one, you'll see it in a minute, who looks like he's not really so happy to be out there.
I think they're all trained in advance, but of course you've got a new avenue that they're in, a new arena, unfamiliar territory. So some of them are naturally going to be spooked. But
All right,
no,
so
these gals know what they're doing.
I mentioned that there was copyrighted music, which is one reason why I wanted to have this part narrated. But the music seemed really important. It just added to the experience for us as spectators. But I wondered if it also might have been played because when they do an actual event, because I think this was a rehearsal.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah, this is practice. You see all the young ladies, behind the gate in the fenced-off area, and they're practicing for when the competition event begins.
So do you think they put the music?
There you
there?
go.
Oh, there's the wild one. Oh, I love this one. Yeah, and look how well she stays on.
Yeah, she is a phenomenal rider. And this horse has a lot of spirit, it looks like to me. And it looks like this horse is a thoroughbred. And he is just not too happy about this barrel racing, because you can tell how he picks up his feet and picks up his head. He's like showing off for the audience. So I think he does more than barrel racing.
If you are not in Ocala, if you're watching somewhere else and you've always wanted to come to a place that has a lot of horses, Ocala is known as the horse capital of the world. Mm-hmm. You have to ask somebody else about that. But I'll tell you this, that living here, there's no shortage of horse events to go to watch this kind of thing. And a lot of times it's big music and everybody's dressed in costumes and
oh yeah,
and vendors left and right and all kinds of stuff. So this is really a horse area right here. And at the Equestrian Center, the World Equestrian Center, they've got a couple of nice hotels, so you don't even have to stay far away if you want to come here for that purpose.
Oh yeah, it's pretty amazing, and the different horse shows are phenomenal. They have Pasofino shows, they have Arabian shows, they have hunter jumpers. They're just really, really pretty amazing. They even have shows in this arena where where men compete on horseback and shoot at targets. So it's pretty phenomenal.
Now this particular stadium, the Southeastern Livestock Pavilion, okay, right now it's empty, but keep in mind this is training. This isn't an actual
Practice,
show,
yeah.
right?
Right.
So, but we've gone here when this place was packed, and one of the things we attended here was the Shriners Rodeo.
Oh yeah.
Where they raise money for children in hospitals, and oh my gosh, because we did the radio show, we were asked to come down and meet some of the riders and get our feet dirty in that dirt.
And they do have full-fledged rodeos too. They have bull riding and bareback riding and all that stuff. And the Southeastern Livestock Pavilion is very iconic because this is the first real horse pavilion here in Marion County. It started out as just a big field with bleachers, no top, no anything like that, and it's morphed into this. They have a lot of stalls in the back area, so you don't have to transport your horses back and forth every day. Very clean, very well kept. They have a veterinarian on staff. Of course, a lot of these riders bring their own, and it's pretty amazing.
Yeah, it was a fun event to watch, and I know even though we were watching some training, it was hard to not be impressed by the skill of the riders, even the little girls. Oh my gosh!
Oh yeah, they're. I
don't know how many little girls there were, but there were some little. I don't know if I saw the same little girl more than once. Is what I'm trying to say.
I think there were some little girls too that I saw that I thought were about 8 years old, and they handled the horses really, really well. And it was so nice because the trainers of the horse and the rider were off in the wings, and those two little girls were out there, and they were listening to their instructor. Sure. Yeah.
So we lucked out. We were doing this video as if you, the viewer, were our guest in our car.
Yes.
Thank you for wiping your feet before you got in. And we were looking for what Ocala and Marion County is famous for, which is horses. Look at the horse's hair. They braided his hair.
Oh, yeah, and the tail, too. See that?
Oh, my gosh.
See that? Oh,
I didn't notice that at the time.
Yeah, some of them are braided. This little girl, she might be 10, I would imagine. Look, she's got little pink coverings on his outside of it. See, look at her. Look at her.
Yeah.
Making him go to the side that way. I mean, these are show horses also. These are absolutely outstanding.
You know, I cannot drive my car sideways like that.
And what's pretty cool is that the riders and the horses, they're all one. I mean, they're friends. They're best friends. And that's why these horses perform so wonderfully.
Oh, okay. See,
Sure.
now I wouldn't have known that. So,
Yeah.
so the rider is familiar with the horse and vice versa.
Oh, yeah. See
So,
the little girl? Yeah.
Like, oh, yeah, a little.
Yeah.
But so you couldn't take a rider and go to another horse, or you could?
Well, you could if you wanted to, but if you're going to be competing, you have got to have that bond between the horse and the rider. You've got to trust each other. And that's what they're doing. I mean, the horse and the rider grows up with each other. And that's pretty amazing. It just warms my heart to see that.
Well,
Jockeys, on the other hand, it's a different story for racehorses.
Oh, okay,
They're a different animal altogether.
Okay. Yeah, I could never
Yeah.
be a jockey. I'm just a little on the big side.
Yeah. But this is great. This is just such a wonderful, wonderful event, and it's just so more. And all of the riders are real friendly with the other riders. They've got all their horse trailers and things, campers parked outside of the arena area, and they all have a camaraderie, even though they're competing against each other. They all support each other.
Yeah, I would imagine.
They do.
It's like a family, I would imagine.
Oh, it is. It is.
Like a bond of some sort that. And I'm thinking most of these girls are probably from this area. These are not like some of the events where they fly in from all over the world, right?
Probably not, but I imagine there's a few that are here from out of state.
Look at that little girl. Look at her.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
This is a big event.
Yeah.
So I imagine
She's
they're
tiny.
from outside the states. Yeah.
I bet you that horse loves to have a tiny girl. He's a big guy like me, but the horse probably says, "Get off of me."
Yeah, no. You have to have everything for your own size. You can't just have it.
Yeah, that's why I
not
have
your
a
size.
Buick.
And this is pretty amazing. And the horses, they have to be vaccinated whenever they come to a show. They have this certification from their veterinarian, and it's called a Coggins. They have to have their Coggins. They have to be 100% healthy, or the arena is not going to let you in and have them compete. You've got to have a checklist for the health of the horse.
And you were telling me that these barrels are like safer than real barrels.
Yeah, up till a couple years ago, they used real 55-gallon barrels, all steel. But now these are the collapsible ones.
Okay, so
So
they're
this
just
is pretty
basically
neat.
cloth or
A cloth,
with
yeah.
a frame on them.
Right.
I see.
Right.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, and it's a lot safer for the rider and the horse.
I think one of the horses actually bumped into it, and it didn't seem to bother the horse.
Yeah, it did not. But when the Zambonis were coming out, that one horse, he was pretty spooked. He wouldn't go by that far barrel there because that was where the Zambonis were coming out. But look how she handles that horse.
The Zambonis.
Well, that's what I call them. I mean, I know they're tractors, but I just think Zambonis is a cooler
horse,
word.
I was trying to read what it said on the fence there. Does your horse something?
Oh, okay.
All right, well...
This is a great event. I'm glad we happened on to it.
this looks like an adult woman. Yep, sure is. That's
Yeah.
an adult lady.
Yeah, they do have all the different classes. See, she's got her phone in her pocket, so she's all set.
Yeah, that phone gets an award for being able to hang on.
That's right.
Oh, my God.
But they do have different classes for the different age groups, and it's pretty amazing.
All right, well...
Pretty amazing. Beautiful.
For the ladies who let us stand there and videotape, thank you.
Thank you
You
so
guys,
much.
You ladies are amazing.
Yeah.
And so at this point, this is where I walked to the car, and I saw a couple of horses
Ooh, see that?
just standing there looking at me saying, what are you doing?
And their job is done for today.
I said, hello, Mr. Ed. And then as I got ready to walk to the car, I said, only in Ocala will you see horses walking through a parking lot.
Yeah.
Only in Ocala.
It's great. It's so wonderful.
And there's my Buick.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Robin. I could have never narrated this. I have no knowledge of horses except they've got 4 legs and they go.
Well, I had a great time. Southeastern Livestock Pavilion. Great day.
Did we luck out or what?
Yeah, we certainly did. This was great.
Wow. So, that was cool, seeing all those horses.
Oh, yeah, and seeing the riders, really nice.
So I want to let you know that we did not speed up any of the footage.
Yeah.
Now, we had to take away the sound because there was copyrighted music on there.
Yeah.
But we didn't speed it up at all. Some of those, and it was all women, right?
Yeah,
all
little girls.
young women and girls.
Yeah.
And no men in this particular, and you said this was training, so.
I believe so,
It looked like it. They were like rehearsing and stuff. Anyway, thank you for watching. See, Ocala is horse country.
Yes, it is.
Now you know. And that's just one place, the Southeastern Livestock Pavilion.
Oh, yeah.
There's a couple of others. There's the Horse Park.
Uh-huh.
Ocala Horse Park.
Yeah, the Florida Horse Park.
Florida Horse Park.
Yeah.
And there's the, what's the big one
World
called?
Equestrian Center.
World Equestrian Center.
And this is the Southeastern Livestock Pavilion. Ocala breeders, they also have shows over there.
Lots of horses in this town.
And a lot of other areas in Marion County, Florida.
So if you know what you do, you buy a big piece of property, and you get some horses.
Yeah.
And the kids will love to ride the horses. Maybe you will too, who knows?
Sure.
And then guess what? You have an agricultural tax exemption.
That's right.
I think that's what they say.
Yeah, if you have farm animals, you're set. Doesn't just have to be horses.
That's right. You could have goats.
Exactly. Goats or sheep or cows or cattle. Chickens. Anything. But check it out first before you file for the exemption.
Why do you think the horse is like the most beautiful animal? Why do you think that is?
Why?
I'm asking you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was going to be a joke. Because they are just so gentle, and it seems like they're really, really good with people.
It's just so beautiful, yeah.
Yeah, they are gorgeous.
You thought it was a joke.
I did.
Well, let me think of a punchline. Because they can jump over hedges.
Yeah, that's right.
A cow can't jump over a hedge.
No.
I don't think. All right, see you later. Take care. Be good. Don't forget to write.
Remember, writing's very important.
And the world
spins fine
on a scooter.
Woo,
let me get the scooter. We did not add that sound effect, I promise. That was a real horse going whinny, whinny, whinny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The world's been